Hey, what's going on? Don't know about the volume, but in the background, I want to show you guys some records, man. I've got some new records from this year, but I want to show you some older ones that I've picked up. Some of them came from Dark Descent, had a sale. Maybe one came from Hell's Headbangers. Some came from Iron Fortress. In the background, we're actually listening to a CD. It's actually a comp. Let me pull it out of the jewel case where you can see it without the glare. Depravity, Silence of the Century. It came out in '93. How do you say that? Adipocere Records. I'm not exactly sure. Alright, it came out in '93 at EP, and then the other EP was the Remasquerade EP, and they put them together here on one release. Dark Descent did this back in 2024, I'm pretty sure. They had 3 demos and 2 EPs, never a full-length finished death metal. It's almost got a blackened edge to it, doesn't it? Especially in the guitar riffing. Superb though, if you get a chance to get you a copy. Depravity from Finland. We'll listen to that in the background. And there's that record label down there at the bottom. I'm not quite sure how to say it, but I do know how to say Dark Descent, so that's really all you need to know. But cool stuff. No nod to the artist in here. This thing is pretty, like I say, pretty basic. That's all there is to it. But I'm sure you could do some research and figure out the artist. But killer art. Superb though. Let's look at some records, man, right quick. Just some odds and ends. This one came from Hell's Headbangers, man. Deteriorot, the Faithless, death metal. This one came out in 2010 on Extreme Music, Spanish label. And this is the 2022 vinyl version from Extreme. First time on vinyl. Extreme did all 3 formats. 11 tracks, 43.5 minutes of music. There's the guys. Originally out of New Jersey. I think they have since relocated to North Carolina, Charlotte, I believe. 4-piece on here, I think that was different early on. I may be wrong, but they've been at it since 1990. These guys, if you're into the East Coast death metal scene, these guys will be no strangers to you, and they very much have that sound. They had the, what was that, 2023, they had their 3rd full-length called Rebirth. I showed you guys that one, and it's a continuation from this, but like I say, if you like that East Coast death metal sound, not the brutal death metal, but the East Coast death metal, there's no reason why you wouldn't like this. Art by Phlegeton Art Studios. There's the track listing on the back. I say this was their 2nd full length, 3 full lengths to date, but been at it since 1990. This one's on black vinyl. It's got some cool center labels though. There you go. Cool stuff. Pretty sure I got this one at Hell's Headbangers. Some old J-Dog in the crew. What's up, devil? My boy Tom, man. But Good stuff, man. That doesn't disappoint. Like I say, it's 11 tracks. And, moves along pretty good, though. I think you'll enjoy it. The next one I want to show you, I was over at IFR, Iron Fortress, and I went ahead and this is the only one I was missing out of Big Daddy Gore's discography. Of course, Big Daddy Gore. I'm talking about Seep. Souvenir of the Necrosadist. Check it out. Art by Parker Ewan, E-W-A-N. 3 tracks on this. This is just the EP. Death Doom 2020 when it originally came out on Gurgling Gore, which is Big Daddy Gore's label. Of course, he goes by Vomitus on here, and it's a 2-piece. The old boy with him is named Meat Sack, but he's not pictured here. But killer stuff out of Maine. 3 tracks on this bad boy. 17 some change on runtime. He had this EP, then he had that full length back in 2023, Hymns to the Gore, and then he had that split with Stench Collector that I showed y'all the other day on the 7-inch collection. But that's about it, man, for Big Daddy Gore. But this is just pure filth, man. I mean, you can look at the cover and that's what you get. Cool stuff. There's the track listing. You see what you're getting. What's cool though is look at that old Iron Fortress label. Back in the early days, an old Benji comes on this red deal here. Like I say, it is out on Iron Fortress. Of course, I think Big Daddy Gore probably did the cassette, maybe the CD, I'm not sure, but Iron Fortress did the vinyl early on. So that's that. The next one that Ben sent me a message and said he got this in, man, and I was just look at this, Dying Fetus, Infatuated with Malevolence. This is brutal death metal, grindcore out of Baltimore, Maryland. In 1994, this thing came out on an independent cassette. And as far as I know, this is the first time it's ever been put on vinyl. And this is a 2024 release on Profane Tones. Right there. There's the track listing on the back. There's the guys. Was a 4-piece back then, man. This is some heavy cardboard stock here on this sleeve. 1994, man. Killer stuff. You get 5 tracks on here. This was their second demo following that Bathe and Intros from 1993. Cover art there is by Jason Kroll, and it was remastered for vinyl, so everything's cool. One-sided deal. There's the look. The other side is just slick. But man, I was glad to have this. And we still got copies. If you want a copy of this, if you want this demo on vinyl, go to Iron Fortress Records and grab you one. He handles getting everything together, gathering it all up so you can go shop and pay shipping one time, man. It's just amazing the stuff that he hunts up and brings for folks like me who have a bad habit of buying stuff. 2 more and I'm going to let you guys go, man. Here's a band that I never see anybody talking about, and I really don't know why, but Numah Hagion, and this is From Beyond. This is the full length. That is William Blake art there on the cover. They use this up here. You know, Dying Fetus did that. They got a logo like this now, but I prefer that logo there. But this is Blackened Death Metal 2024 out on Everlasting Spew. They did a CD and cassette also. but the vinyl actually came out this year in 2025. 9 tracks, 24 minutes and 21 seconds of music. San Antonio, Texas, 2-piece. Just heavy, thick, smothering, bludgeoning, blackened death metal. This is their 3rd full length, I believe. I mean, nobody shows these guys. It comes on a clear vinyl. There it is, not to see. But the hot sticker says the Texan Auditory Onslaught Pneuma Hagion is back with their 3rd full length. A relentless barrage of down-tuned brutality, and it goes on, man. But if you haven't heard these guys, man, give them a listen. You will not be glad, man. This is a gem that nobody talks about. I think they're great, man. I tell you what, I'll give you the download code. I know some of you need to go check this out. Again, if you use this, please let me know, where I'll know to discard it or either give it to somebody else if nobody uses it. But Numah Hagion from Beyond, get you a pull off of that. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, as they say. But I think you'll enjoy it, man. I just don't see people talking about them. Been doing it for a while, but I don't know. Numah Hagion. One more and we're out of here. Here's another one that I very rarely see anybody talking about, but I think they're just splendid. And that's Thulsa Doom, of Fate Worse Than Death. Check out that art there, Chris Veerwimp. This one came out in 2022 on Invictus Productions on CD, and then they did the vinyl in 2023. Unholy Domain did the cassette, and I think I have a copy. It comes in a gatefold. You see the guys there, and there they are there again on the back. 10 tracks on this one, about 41.5 minutes of music. Italian death metal, man. They had an EP, and then this. If you haven't heard these guys do their thing, man, do yourself a favor and check them out. Thulsa Doom, not Tulsa, Thulsa, TH. And I think I picked this one up at Dark Descent. Dark Descent had a sale a while back, and I picked up some stuff, and I needed this one on vinyl, and I picked it up. I picked up the other, the EP on vinyl. I think I picked it up from Iron Fortress, I'm not sure, but killer stuff, good heavy stock. Like I say, Thulsa Doom, a gem that is often overlooked in the death metal world, but I think you'll enjoy them, man. Check it out if you get a chance. And that's it for me, man. Just wanted to show you all those. I've got a stack of new stuff, 2025 releases on vinyl that I want to show you guys. And I got a stack of CDs that are just like some hole fillers. Well, actually one of them's new, but and some older stuff that I would like to show you guys. But maybe I'll get another one put out. But 2 in 1 day is a barn burner for me. This one will actually be Saturday. I had one Friday and then one Saturday. But y'all have a good weekend, man. I appreciate it. Rich, I appreciate the shirt. Thank you very much, sir.